Future of employment in the Rio Grande Valley. In the past few weeks, we've talked to experts about the need for skilled labor right here in this region. A big initiative reaching out towards the high schools, starting to train the future workforce. On this episode of Inside RGV Politics, we meet one-on-one for a never-before-seen interview about manufacturing, advanced manufacturing, and the future of the RGV. Take a look.
On a binational perspective, that means the Texas border and the Mexican border, and what's happening and what can we do to create an opportunity to be globally competitive. So that's what the study contained. It was a larger vision, and then so Brownsville here is doing what are we doing in alignment to that study, and then what can we share across the valley and across the Mexican border region so that we can work together regionally and create a larger opportunity for economic prosperity regionally.
What's a big hurdle for the community? We were talking a little bit about education and trying to get programs to get people interested.
Right, that's really an excellent question. Is the digital divide. We have a huge issue with broadband connectivity in our poor communities. Here in Brownsville, for example, we have a large community called the southmost part of Brownsville, and the education attainment is low. But when you go to those households and you go to those neighborhoods, and it's difficult for you to get connected from a broadband perspective, you know, and we're trying to grow programs in our high schools that are high tech, and the teacher, for example, says, hey, we go ahead and turn in your homework online. And the students in those poor communities can't do it. We're actually providing more and more hurdles to our own citizens in our own backyard, preventing them from getting the education and the skills necessary to assume these jobs that we're bringing in. So we're actually at sometimes even working against each other. So from a community perspective, from a regional perspective, we need to work together to mitigate these hurdles so that we can offer the opportunities for our own citizens in our own backyard to assume the jobs of tomorrow. So to answer your question, that is, to me, in my opinion, one of the largest hurdles that we need to overcome together.
Finally, key takeaway for the people of Brownsville that may not understand exactly why all these components are coming together.
So basically, the takeaway from for the local citizens is that look into supporting your public school. Don't think that all these jobs require a 4-year degree. They don't. 80% of a typical advanced manufacturing environment requires less than a 4-year degree, usually a 2-year degree or less. And they're high pay, no college debt. I'm not saying that we don't need the university degrees. We do, but we don't need any more of it. We don't need to focus on that. Right now, the skills gap is in the 2-year layer and below, because our students are not prepared. And we're trying to create an environment that prepares the students in that space so they can get these high-paid jobs, right? So I want the local community to understand that, is that you don't have to go to college now. You can go to college later if you like, but there's a lot of jobs available for you that are high pay, high demand, and we need to get ready and assume those jobs. As we bring more companies in our communities, into our backyards that have these jobs, we need our people to be ready. It pains me when I see robots in advanced manufacturing and I ask the owners, we call our team member from Ohio, or we call our team member from Michigan. That is no good. We need to afford the opportunity for our own people in our own backyard to assume these jobs of tomorrow. That's the message.
Thank you for joining us. If you missed part of today's show or would like to see more of Inside RGV Politics, check out our website. That's kveo.com. I'm your host, Alfredo Cuadros. Have a wonderful day.